Joy from Lettuce Eat, and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be decluttering my dining room. I am standing in front of my tripod. I have the table all cleaned off and ready for homeschooling today. My youngest has checked into her attendance program for at-home learning. My oldest has done the same thing in her room and is currently doing PE through Zoom. Later today she goes to Quaystar, then back over to the high school for varsity cross country, from when she has practice, and she goes to her BOCES 5 days a week, but she's at the high school 2 days a week. It's a very busy schedule, so we try to keep things organized in the dining room as best as possible, because the dining room is working as two different areas. I have the entranceway, because you come up the stairs and walk through to go to the kitchen, or you walk through to go to the TV room and my youngest's bedroom. My oldest's bedroom is right off the stairs as you come up the stairs, as well as our bathroom. So I have a coat hook where we hang coats, and we keep backpacks right underneath the coats, as well as the laundry to go downstairs in the morning. So I try to always keep that tidy. We usually do laundry every other day, 2 to 3 loads, unless we do blankets from the beds, which we do about once a week. And that day we usually have about 12 loads of laundry, I would say. So it all depends on whose blankets and beds gets washed that particular day. I have the shoes on shoe racks that I had picked up at Five Below that we try to keep neat because the fact that it's in the dining room. And then I have my freezer, which is my second one, as well as my stock of drinks like waters, flavored waters, soda, and juice boxes, which we try to keep very organized and out of the way, so it doesn't look overwhelming and cluttery, especially when we have company over, because we like to have guests over from dinner from time to time, or just have a nice clean dining room for my family as well as myself. And on that note, let's get right into it. I'm going to be working on this cabinet. I'm going to take care of the top of it because the baskets are full of clutter. I'm going to take everything out of the inside of the cabinet and toss what we don't use, just because the storage is out of control and it could be used for better storage, as you can see. My coat area is in pretty good shape. My mop is over in the corner because I didn't do the TV room yesterday. And we've been keeping the shoes in pretty good condition. And yesterday, when we did the TV room, my teen did the waters. And I'm going to do this corner and put the sodas with the other soda and waters, so it's all in one area. And I'm also going to be taking everything out of this buffet and reorganizing it. And it's funny how you put things away and just put them away instead of putting them away neatly. And because there's doors in front of it, you don't see it, so it's out of sight, out of mind. And I'm going to work on my Printer table, which seems to be a catch-all basket. I've tried to organize it, as you can see, by using Dollar Tree bins and cereal boxes, or boxes that come with the bulk items we buy. It doesn't always work for me. And here's the table. It's all ready to go for homeschooling for the day. She's already checked in, and you can see my fall arrangement. And we don't normally use the top of the buffet, but if we do, it's completely wiped down. And we put the gerbil in her room, but she usually sits out here. She seems to be more comfortable in the dining area, and that way I can keep an eye on the mulch that ends up on the floor when you take her out of the cage. Because if it's done in my kids' room, there's usually just a big mess of mulch at the end of the day, and I don't want to have to clean every day, so it helps me by keeping her out here. And this is our TV room. If you watched my video, we did a makeover yesterday. And it's all cleaned. So now I'm going to start by getting the dining room in order. My first task is to take everything out of the cabinet and decide what we are keeping or tossing. I've got one of my baskets that I keep in my TV room. I'm going to start by doing one shelf at a time. It seems I have found a lot of my winter hats. And for some reason, the TP tube holder. This I'll have to remember to keep out because we are having Halloween in my village. An ice pack. And I just pinned some things that you can use with clothespins on Pinterest. So I'm going to be taking that out, and a pom-pom. It's like a junk drawer for cabinets. So we'll move you over here. Keep the ice pack because we use them quite a bit, especially when we go on vacation to the Berkshires. A hat. I think this hat is too small now. This is my husband's hat. He'll want that for when he has to go out. I don't know if that's why that's in there. So I'm going to put it in the laundry basket. Leftover parties. Let's hope there's something in it. And it's empty. Phew. Because they reek when there's food in here. Sometimes she likes to take her lunch to school. Most of the time she gets it at school because we have free lunch. Saline for slime. We got this from our digital coupons. It was free, a full size of the Airwick freshener. I have not used it yet. Ziploc bags, which I will keep. Not sure why the ornament's in there, but I'll keep it handy for the tree. I'll keep the bag, but I'll get rid of the old candy. And of course, the newspaper, which I'm not sure why that was in there. Shoes. I'll probably be wearing these when I start going to church again. One of my dress shoes. Another pair. I'm not sure who these are. I think they're my husband's. I don't even know if he wears them, so we're going to find out if we're keeping or tossing. I picked up some nice wallets at our village garage sale a few weeks ago. They were in a free basket. And these are to hang wreaths on your front door. So I'm going to keep them handy. Another balloon I get rid of. A pair of socks. We'll put them in the donate with the hat. Brand new socks. Another wallet. Another ice pack. I'm going to put these in the freezer since I have room. I have another one of these. And one of my holiday signs. This was from over the summer. I kept them up all summer because of 4th of July, Labor Day. and Memorial Day. And I'll be right back. It's funny what you find when you're cleaning out. I found my holiday light up tiara, and it flashes in 3 different speeds that I have gotten at Dollar Tree. Walmart does carry them, but the Dollar Tree also carries them for $1 instead of $3 or whatever they charge at Walmart's. But I have my cabinet completely done, and I'm going to turn you around and show you. The cabinet is completely empty, and I wiped it down, and I'm going to try to work on getting that sticker off that my youngest most likely put onto my cabinet. I had bought this at a furniture store in my 20s. I've always wanted a jelly cabinet. It's got some imperfections because I've had it for a really long time. Probably about 25 years. This is everything that came out of the cabinet. And I'm going to finish by going through the baskets of what's going to be a toss and what's going to be a keep. So I try to just keep our masks in it, so after we wear them we know they go down for the wash. And I'll be right back. The cabinet looks like after. I took everything out and I utilized my Dollar Tree baskets to store some hats and some odds and ends that I keep into the basket just because I don't have a lot of room. I just wiped it all out. I'm going to wipe the front of it. It's got a lot of nicks because I did buy it in the 90s. There's little tricks that you can do to fix small nicks on your cabinets. I'm going to look that up, and I'm going to do a separate video on that just to see if it actually works. I can't remember exactly what they said to use, but when I do find out that information, I will do a video because it's supposed to be able to help scratches. I'm not sure. It could be like a coin or something that you rub with it. There. Give it a nice wipe down. Just because it's getting to the point where you got to keep your windows closed a lot in the mornings and the evenings and get all that dust out. But I'm very pleased about how the cabinet turned out. Now I'm going to move on to the buffet. The buffet looks like before. I'm going to start by taking everything out of the buffet. There's not a lot in there. It just needs to be wiped down and tidied up. And I'll be right back. Here's a before of the corner on the left side of the buffet. And I'm going to start by taking everything out and giving it a real good sweep, and I'll mop later. I'm also going to get everything off the heater area because we'll be putting our heat on probably within the next week or so. I try to hold out until at least October for our heat, although I know some people in New York have already started putting their heat on because it's been 32 degrees in the morning or less. Okay, the corner is completely cleaned out and swept out. And I'm going to start doing a mop in a little bit, and I'll be right back. I just got done with the buffet, and I gave the top of it a complete wipe down and moved the gerbil for a little bit. Here is what the insides look like. Took everything out and wiped the insides down. And reorganized it so it was more useful. And this is my bag for the garbage can. Outside, I got one bag full between the two cabinets. I haven't mopped in here yet or done the printer table, and I'm going to do those, but I'm not going to put them to video. I will take before and after pictures for my Facebook group, so please look me up at Let Us Eat with Cook, Clean, and Family, Suzanne Ridgway, and I'll add you to my group. Please subscribe, and please like my video, and have a great day.